Welcome to Harness Up with Haste Draft Horses and Mules, where we talk all things related to these magnificent animals. From their history and uses to training and care, we cover it all. Join us as we chat with experts and enthusiasts in the field, share stories and tips, and explore the world of draft horses and mules. Whether you're a seasoned owner or just curious about these gentle giants, this podcast is for you. So harness up and join Haste Draft Horses and Mules for some lively discussions about these God-given creatures.
Howdy guys, Stephen Haste here with Harness Up Podcast with Haste Draft Horses and Mules. How's everybody doing? We're going to have another podcast. I'm not really a local person. I was going to try to do some more local people here in the area, but I didn't have anybody ready to do it. But I kind of got halfway local here.
Well, West Virginia local. I mean, it's
partially local.
Partially local. Close enough.
Chris and Big Chris and Little Chris, as we refer them as, has been super good friends of ours, and they've been here all week with us. And I wanted to do a podcast with them. They got a lot to say. You know, Chris has got a good background in what he does, and I thought you all may enjoy it. Pretty much what I want to do this podcast about is somebody that wasn't raised with draft horses.
Nope.
Never had horses.
Nope.
That kind of found a love for draft horses.
Yep.
So maybe somebody out there will enjoy this podcast. So I'm Stephen, Harness Up Podcast. Thank you all for coming on. We appreciate you. Check us out on our website at www.drafthorsesandsmulesforsale.com. Also, guys, if you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have TikTok, you have Twitter, which is now
X.
Check us out. We're on every platform. Y'all can find us all around. All right, let's dig into today's episode. Go ahead and introduce your all self for us.
I'm Chris Holley, originally from West Virginia, but I now live in Gaston County, North Carolina. This is my son, Chris, Little Chris.
Little Chris.
Yep.
Say hello to the folks, Chris.
Hello.
He's a little nervous, guys. He's never done this before.
He's a whole lot nervous.
He's doing so good, and we're proud of this boy right here. You should have seen him from when he first came here till now.
Well, you put him out there with Henry, and he's not nervous.
No, he's not.
But you bring him in here and do this, and he goes to pieces. Stick him back out there with Henry, he's fine again.
He's kind of like Henry.
He wants to be like Henry. That's probably a better term.
Have you had a good week this week, Chris?
I have had a good week.
What's the best thing that happened this week?
Spending time with all you guys and enjoying what we're doing.
Was the food good?
Oh, it's good.
Guys, we're going to settle down here and talk serious now. I'm just rambling on. But Chris, you're from Gastonia, North Carolina, by way of West Virginia.
That's correct.
And Chris, was he born in Gastonia?
He was born in Gastonia.
So he don't know no different.
No. Well, I mean, he's been to West Virginia.
Yeah.
You know, seeing our family. All our family is still in West Virginia.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's been up several times, but he's a true North Carolinian. He was born there, and that's where he's been raised.
And plays baseball.
Loves baseball. Plays baseball. But I actually think he probably loves this a little more.
He's doing so good. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into him and how he's doing. But your background, like, what do you do? Tell the folks what you do and what's all about that.
Well, I'm in law enforcement. I graduated Basic Law Enforcement Academy in North Carolina in December of '99. I worked for a couple city agencies before I went to the sheriff's office, and I've been there just under 17 years.
With Gastonia?
Gaston County.
Gaston County.
Yeah, that's correct.
So you're a sheriff.
That's correct.
But now you're in the courtroom.
That's correct.
You're off the road now.
Off the road. Yeah, I'll be 50 in August, so my road days, they're done.
And Chris, you're in what grade?
8th, going into 9th.
You'll be in 9th next year. You're going into high school first year.
Mm-hmm.
Gastonia, North Carolina.
Yes.
All right.
Not looking forward to it. He's made that known.
You don't look forward to going?
No.
Why?
They're scary.
Are you going to play baseball next year?
I'm gonna try out for it.
If you make it or not?
If I make it,
Well, if you don't make it, you got something to fall back on.
I do too.
Drive horses. Chris, how did this horse thing come along? Like, did it just kind of happen, or you tell the story? I don't remember how it happened. Here's what I remember, okay? We was having a barbecue.
Yes.
And I got an email from some kind of Chris Holley.
Well, you got an email from K9 Cop 282.
K9 Cop, that's right.
And
asking if you all would be welcome to come.
That's correct, because it said customer appreciation, and I thought, well, we've not been customers, but I had taken him and my 11-year-old, well now 12, birthday on the 2nd. He just had a birthday. William, that's right.
Shout out to William.
Yep, he just had a birthday. But I had taken him and William to the American Brabant Horse Association Fall Rendezvous in 22, I think. Well, this one here fell in love with it hook, line, and sinker, but it was nowhere near the hands-on that he got here with you guys. But I could tell he loved it. He really did. He loved it. So that's when I reached out to you about the first annual Haste Barbecue and Customer Appreciation. I was kind of finding out, is it something that we can come to and attend, or is it just for your past customers? Graciously, you said, no, come on.
Yeah.
It's for everyone. We'd love to have you. So I brought him up here, and I could tell the first time that Henry put a set of team lines in his hand, he was hooked.
I remember the first time.
It was a pair of gray mares, Percherons mares out in the field back there. He put a set of team lines in his hand, and I saw a different kid. I really did, and it meant the world to us that Henry took the time to go with him and teach him, and then let him take a shot on his own, and he's been hooked ever since.
It's amazing how horses can bring people together.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
And
they really do.
What about your buddy in West Virginia that come with you?
That was Aaron Dodd, yes, from Clarksburg, West Virginia.
To Aaron. Hopefully he's coming this year.
He is. Good. He's already told me he's definitely going to come.
Good.
So he'll be here.
Good.
I had never been around draft horses. In West Virginia, I was around a lot of Tennessee walking horses growing up, his age. But I had never had anything to do with draft horses, had never fooled with draft horses at all until I came up here with you guys.
What made you want to go to the Brabant thing?
Just being, his grandmother, my wife's mom, she had a Belgian quarter horse cross.
Okay.
She had some training, very little, but every time we went up there, this one here, he was in there with it. And I mean, he was little. He was Carson's age, size, but he'd shoot right in there and just wanted to be around it. So when the Brabant thing come up, I thought, why not? Let's go see.
Take it.
And I could just see it in his eyes. He loved it, but it wasn't near as hands-on as what it was here.
Well, you come to the barbecue with us. Had a great time. You
had a blast.
4 days.
4 days. Yep.
And then we kept contact.
We did.
And then we had a clinic.
Well, hold on.
In March.
We came back in December, right after Christmas, remember? The 26th, 27th, and 28th.
I don't remember
We
that.
were here for 3 more days.
Was y'all really?
We were. Because I had reached out to you guys and asked.
Okay, yeah.
And you said, everybody's family should be gone by then. Come on.
Okay, I remember.
So we came for 3 more days. He got more training with Henry. And now it's, Steve and I hear it weekly. When we going back to Kentucky? When we going back to Kentucky? Let's go to Kentucky this weekend. It doesn't stop.
The clinic came up though in March.
Yes.
And we do clinics, guys. I don't know if y'all may be aware, you may not be. We train people to drive horses. We train horses some, but we train people more. And, it's not the people's fault. A lot of people just don't know. Like Chris, he'd never done it. We want to give people the opportunity to learn the correct way, and that's what we do. But I had a clinic in March, and I wanted to have a young guy, or a girl, just a teenager. I called it a youth person at the clinic.
A youth apprentice.
Youth apprentice, that's the word I used. They come for free. The clinics, they cost $3,000-4,000 a person. to attend all week, but we let a youth come for free. And I picked Chris because he was, he'd been coming. He wants to learn. I thought nothing would be better for him than to come stay with us a week and just dig in and really get full hands-on with us. So he was our youth apprentice. And of course, he's a youth, so I let his dad come with him for free too.
Yep.
And his dad come and, was here with him. And how was your experience at the clinic, Chris?
It was a good time. I enjoyed what I've learned and seeing everybody, talking, getting to know their story, where they've come from.
You've met a lot of different people.
I have.
Did you find people familiar with the same way you are coming in here? Like people that didn't know like you didn't know, but you learned.
We met a couple like that, yeah.
Yeah.
What was her name? Male?
No, she had horses. Now, Danielle, Christine's daughter,
Yes.
she really didn't have anything to do with her mom did, but she didn't.
Yeah, that's right. You've come a long way. That's the main thing. And I can tell a major difference this week.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
May give him back the mic if he's going. We gotta get that close.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
deal.
He has come a long way. He really has.
He come in here this week. And he was ready.
He was raring to go.
Ready to go.
That first day we were here, he was ready to. Matter of fact, we hooked up a Percheron team.
You did.
And we took off with him. He was ready to go.
And y'all been driving some by yourself.
We have. We drove.
A lot here. Like we're not going with you. Y'all are going.
Yeah, we went on our own. We took a Percheron team out, a Belgian team, and then yesterday we took a team of Halflingers for a pretty good long ride. Excellent team.
And they are for sale.
They are indeed. They are still here.
So that was a good team. They are a good team.
They're very good.
One thing that stick in my mind is, was it December when we brought those mules back and y'all was here? That's
Yes,
what it was.
you and Henry went and picked up that team of gray
Okay,
mules.
Yeah.
And I talked to my wife, and my better half. She's the better part of me. Thank you, honey, for letting us come like you do. Right after Christmas, we came up here, and you went and picked that team of mules up, and you were tired. You were sleeping. You passed out on us. And
in the truck.
Henry was tired as well, but he said, "Here, hook them up, take them. You all take them for a drive." And we were gone, what, Chris? 3 hours on that team. I mean, it was a long time, and they were great. But he wanted to do it. He was ready to do it.
What stuck out to me was going down the hill down here.
Well, now we got a little crossed up.
I know.
Henry's directions, you know him. He talks a little fast, and go down here and turn right, and then go over there and make a left. And we got down to the bottom of the hill, and I said, "Chris, which way did Henry say go?" He said, "I don't remember." I said, "Well, just take a turn up the hill." We got up to the top of that hill, Stephen. Didn't have a clue where we were at.
Well, what stuck out to me was Halen Young Hill down here is like a 13% grade.
It's huge.
It's straight up.
And he drove them down that hill by himself. I was sitting in the back.
The video you sent me,
yes,
video on him, and it takes a lot of brave. You got to be brave.
It takes some nerve,
trust. But that shows me that a kid has learned a lot in a few times, and he's coming right on.
He's like a sponge. When Henry starts talking, he's a sponge. He wants to know.
He loves it.
Henry talks, his mouth closes and his ears open.
What do you think about plowing at the clinic? That's the first time you plowed.
It was fun getting to plow. My first time I did it, I was nervous, trying not to fall off the plow. It's bouncing all over the place.
You guys can go back and watch this stuff. A lot of what we're talking about is on YouTube. And I can put the links in the description on the podcast here on Apple and whatever, but if you go to our YouTube channel and type in our barbecue, customer appreciation, or our clinics, there's full-length videos on there. And you'll see him his first time plowing. I've pretty much got him on video every time he's here, pretty much.
You have. He also drove it. We came in December. You made a video with him with a team of Belgians, and as soon as the video went up, that team is now in California.
to Miss Jerica, or not Jerica, Jerusha.
Jerusha, that's right.
Jerusha's Horse Rides in California.
In
Shout
California.
out to you.
She's got that team.
She does.
He made a video and she came and bought them, and that's the first time he had ever seen that team.
One of them was a stud and one of them was a mare.
That's right. And when they left here, they were a gelding. He was a gelding.
Let's talk about that a little bit, Chris. Did you... Guys, you may know, you may not, but we castrate our own horses. If we got a gelding here or a stud colt here that needs cut, we're not going to call a vet. Henry does it. He's good as any vet in the county or country. I mean, he can do it just as well as them. So we cut that horse when Chris was here, and little Chris got to experience that. And what was your thoughts of that, Chris?
It was a crime scene.
You didn't like it?
No.
Did you help or just watch?
You ain't helping. I'm not helping that.
Where was I?
Sleep.
I sleep out here in the truck.
Yes.
When you all done that? I wish I'd have been here to video it for YouTube.
You should have seen it, Steven. John Mark got the first one cut. And he spun that scalpel around and went to hand it to Chris, and Chris's eyes were as big as 50-cent pieces. He said, I can't do that.
Would you watch it again and try to help again?
No.
You wouldn't?
I wouldn't do that to a poor horse.
That's not your cup of tea.
No, I'll pay someone to do it and I'll sit
Forget
inside.
about it. Maybe you'll come around soon. You'll start doing it with Henry.
Maybe.
Maybe. I think you will. This week, though, has been a different booger. He's just been pretty much... This week's been a good week.
We have had a blast. It's just more seat time for him.
Yeah, it's just...
More training time for him. To us, when we come up here, it's not... It's like we're coming up to visit family. That's exactly what this feels like.
Well, that's the way it should feel. That's the way we want it to feel.
Well, you've done a good job of making it feel that way.
We want all of our customers and all of our... You know, if you're just a YouTube subscriber and you've never bought nothing from us, you're still part of us. If you listen to this podcast and you've never bought nothing from us, you're still part of our big circle. You don't have to buy a team or buy harness, buy wagons, buy anything to be a member of our community. We welcome everybody. And these two are a prime example.
And you have done an outstanding job. Your families, the Martins, the whole community. I mean, we are truly grateful for the way you guys take us in and let us be a part of your community while we're here.
You're kind of learning a little more than just us while you're here, too.
We have, both of us. We have.
You're learning where to go.
Yep.
And where stuff is.
Yep. Well, I tell you, when I first come up here and you all would tell us to run down to Sunny Valley, run to the store and get this. Well, how do I get there? I mean, it was
like a maze.
It was a maze. That's exactly right. It was trying to find my way through a maze. Now, Stephen can say, "Hey, run down to Goldenrod feed store and pick this up for me." I know exactly where it's at.
I know where to go. You know where Showwaters is.
Do I know where Showwaters is? I've got a big list to hit at Showwaters before I go back to North Carolina.
Are you taking more home?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm taking a whole bunch more home.
You better go tomorrow.
Some fellas I work with have put in an order.
Oh, Lord.
So we're coming to see you, Showwaters.
Oh, gotta go buy brats.
Oh, brats, breakfast sausage.
Beef jerky.
He wants beef jerky.
Their jerky's good.
I know it is.
James Ray bought a pack of beef jerky the day before yesterday. It didn't last 30 minutes out here.
And we got another guy coming in too here in a minute that's here with us this week, Mr. Andrew. He'll be episode 17, so stay tuned. He'll be the next one. But super good guy that's hung out with us all week. Another member of the community.
Yep.
It's like we're building such a good, I don't know, we're just building a solid family here. I don't know. It's just happening, and I didn't plan on it happening this way.
You made a statement back in October. When something like, you get a lot of like-minded people together, great things happen. Truer words have never been spoken.
Yeah. We've had some good times.
We have met some wonderful people and just bonded with draft horses and mules. Those animals bring people together like nothing. It's crazy how it works. It really is.
And this year, there's going to be people here that you know from last year.
Yep. Plus, I think, isn't this year's barbecue supposed to be bigger than last year's?
It's going to be pretty big. I don't know how many it's going to show. You know how it is.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got friends coming like Leonard from up in Hillsborough,
Yes.
Kentucky.
Yep. Mr. Kim.
Kim Harris. Shout out to Leonard and Kim.
Yep.
Leonard brings that pork, that Berkshire pork.
Yes,
remember?
he makes it himself.
He raises it.
Yes, he has some sausages that he brings that are really good.
And I'm hoping Kim and Michelle will come this year from Cleveland, Utah.
From Cleveland, Utah. They bought an excellent Percherons.
What a good team.
And he sent me a couple videos.
Did you see what he just bought this past week?
No.
I got the video Michelle sent to me. He got a plow, a disc, a mowing machine, a whole truckload.
Well, he sent me videos of him taking that team in the gray wagon that he got from you and Henry.
Yep.
And he's picking his kids up at school with that team. And then they invited him to come back to take the whole school for rides, and he had to do it by grades. He did the first and second grade one day, the third and fourth grade the next day. I tell you, you all sold him a first-class, top-notch team.
The people we got here, the community we got is unreal. And you can be a member too, you know. If you're out there and you're like Chris and Chris, you're like anybody. You don't know about draft horses, but you have a love for it, you have a longing to want to drive a team. Call us. You know, you're welcome to come here, and we don't. October 23rd, 24th, and 25th, we've got a full week. We'll be here all week. It's going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I don't know when you're getting here.
Wednesday, I think, is
Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I believe that's how we've got it worked
Kim
out.
Harris is coming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
So
Friday.
Mr. Harris will be here all week.
He's going to come all week.
Is his cousin coming with him?
Big Dwayne.
Dwayne, yep.
Dwayne is coming. I call him Filipino Dwayne.
But yeah, he spends a little bit of time in the Philippines.
About 5 months, I think. He goes over and sees his sweetheart.
Yes, he does.
He's got a Philippine sweetheart.
Yep.
But Dwayne's such a good guy. And other people too. I mean, I can't name a bunch, but everybody that's come and is a member of the community, shout out to you. Because you're the reason we get to do what we do today, and we appreciate it. So.
And we appreciate it. I mean, we've met some wonderful people.
And Luke up in South Dakota, even. Luke and his wife.
Yeah, and his wife and son came late, right?
Well, I don't think his son come.
His son didn't come.
Luke and his wife come here. We had to go pick them up at the motel because they didn't get a car.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember now. Yeah.
Good people.
Yep. Wonderful folks.
And, you know, we've built a community, but tonight we're going to have a celebration. It is the 4th of July. Happy Independence Day to everybody.
Yep. Happy Independence Day.
We're going to have a celebration tonight.
We've got 2 pork butts on the smoker right now.
We do. We really do.
There's going to be some eating and some fireworks tonight.
That's right. And not only is, you know, it's nothing about draft horses. We're not going to use horses tonight during the fireworks.
No.
The thing is, we built a friendship beyond the horse even.
We have.
We built a friendship. We're friends.
We're family members.
We're family. You know, we're going to have a great time tonight.
We are indeed.
And we've invited the whole community.
Yep.
We've invited all the Mennonites on every corner.
There's plenty for everyone.
And it's going to be a great time. And it's amazing how things work.
This is what happens when you come here.
Yep.
This is what happens.
But I believe the good Lord's got a lot to do with it. He puts it together. He puts it together. And
you don't cross paths with people like that just by happenstance.
You don't. And Sunday, me and Chris and little Chris is going to church with Mr. Henry and his Mennonites.
We are.
Even we're not Mennonites, but we're going to Henry's church because we can, because they let us come, because it's not about if you're a Mennonite, if you're a Baptist, if you're a
Methodist, if you're Catholic,
whatever. We're all children of God. And we're going to hook up here Sunday morning. I don't know what we're going to drive yet.
Well, we're going to have to find something in there because they're going out the door just as quick as you guys bring them in.
Maybe a team of Halflingers.
Well, it might be. Because I think you've sold this week just about everything you've got over in that barn.
We sold a lot of teams this week. It's been good.
Got some Canadian folks coming to pick up a team. You carried a team to Virginia last night.
Shout out to my people out in Virginia. All my people at the truck stop in Bedford, Virginia at the Exxon. Friends of mine.
Yep.
Super good people.
Gone all night long.
Well, I went in there at 4 a.m. and I was starving. And I walked in, there's this redheaded lady there, and she's like, well, I'll put you some hot dogs on the roller.
So they didn't even have any going.
No.
So she just put them on there
She
for
put
you.
them little red hot dogs, about that big around
Yeah.
on there. And I said, well, I'm going to go out and fill up, and I'll be back in. I'll come back in. That was another thing, too. Bedford, Virginia. I went through Bedford. It was a little town the other side of Bedford. I can't remember the name of it. I'll have to look it up. I don't remember where I was. I was tired.
Yeah, you kept calling Henry. I think you were calling Henry to try to stay awake. It was almost 7 when you left here.
I was sleeping.
So you got a late start anyway.
But I made it.
You made it.
Those
safely.
folks, they was so good. They cooked my hot dogs. I went out and filled up. They didn't ask for my debit card. They didn't ask for my license.
They just turned the pump on for you.
They just turned the pump on.
That doesn't happen very
And I went out
often
and
these days.
filled up, got about 40 gallon in the truck. Come back in, she had my hot dogs ready. I got my ketchup, my relish, my mustard.
It's like eating at home, wasn't it?
And I gave her a card and the guy a card, and I said, subscribe to my YouTube. They was on the YouTube, click that subscribe. So
Everyone helps.
the people you meet across this country, I mean, it's unreal.
It is. You're absolutely right.
Everywhere I go, I have the absolute best time.
I bet you do.
I get out of gas stations and go up to random people and give them a Haste card
Yeah.
and say, hey, subscribe to my YouTube. What do? We drive draft horses. Oh. We start a conversation.
Just like when you went down and saw Quan and them guys.
My buddies.
Yep. buddies
Life
down-
with Quan.
Life with Quan. That's it.
They're coming here to stay a week with us, you know.
Are they coming up?
September 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th.
No. You going to video it, right?
We're going to video it. We're going to the Standardbred track at Lexington.
Really?
Night. Me and Tay, shout out to you, Tay.
Old Tay, yep. I remember Tay.
I can't remember the other guy's name, Omar or something. Like 4 or 5 of them, 6
Yep.
of them's coming. They're all coming for a week.
It's going to be a big time, I
It's
bet.
going to be good. The people I've met in this business from across this whole country is unbelievable.
Out west, down south,
I can
all
sell.
over.
I can sell on the phone 24 hours a day.
Well, that phone rings nonstop all day long.
I know it does, but it's a good thing.
It is.
I want it to ring.
It's
I
a good
wouldn't-
problem to have.
I wouldn't trade it for nothing.
No,
So,
absolutely not.
but guys, we're about 30 minutes in. Do you all have anything else you want to say or anything you want to talk about
Well,
on this podcast?
Not that I can think of. Just how grateful and thankful we are that you guys allow us to come up here and spend time with you guys.
We're thankful for y'all.
That we get the opportunity to do this, and you guys have never told us no. It's come on, let's do it. Come on up here.
Get up here. Come on. What about shout out to where you're staying this week?
Miss Teresa in the is it Red Door? Yeah, Red Door.
Red Door Cabin.
Red Door Cabins. Excellent, wonderful lady. My wife met her.
Okay.
She told my wife about a spot down on the creek down there that she could
Okay.
go down and string up her hammock and she could get in the creek. So she loved Miss Teresa to death.
Good.
So we'll definitely be staying with her again.
Good.
It's a great place to stay if anybody's coming up here. Red Door Cabins, just look them up.
Yeah, Red Door Cabins, and you can call Teresa
Yeah,
direct.
give Miss Teresa a call.
Actually, if you want to stay there when you come here, you can call her at 606-706-5271. And call and book your cabin and stay there.
Yep.
That'd be great.
Yep, and she'll hook you right up. You can text her, you can call her. It was the easiest thing. As a matter of fact, I had never stayed in an Airbnb. This is my very first time, and it went smooth as silk.
Okay.
So
Good.
holler at Miss Teresa, she'll get you fixed right up. So if anybody's coming up here to buy a team or equipment from Stephen and Henry, give her a call.
And we're going to get off here and go out here and spray those pork butts.
We got to spread the pork butts, and I think we're supposed to be tetting some hay, right?
We're actually going to Ted hay with horses and do a video this afternoon.
We're looking forward to it.
Yep.
So let's
what do
do
you
it.
call it when you're spraying them pork butts?
Misting. We
Yeah.
just mist them with apple cider.
You just missed
I
it.
just missed it with apple cider. Gives it the heat caramelizes the sugars in the apple on the outside of the on the pork butt. Just gives it a great flavor.
Well, yeah. Tonight we have North Carolina barbecue
Yes, you do.
from Chris and Chris, but Henry's going to have Kentucky barbecue in October.
In October, oh Henry's whole hog,
It's the whole hog.
smoking the whole hog. This one here absolutely loves it. That's all he ate pig brains for the first time.
I remember that. You got to be here for the whole experience. Come on Wednesday, Thursday. Stay for killing the hog, scalding the hog, putting it on. It's a blast.
It really is.
So, Chris, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steven.
Chris Jr., thank you.
Well, he's not a junior. He's just little Chris.
He's just little Chris.
Little Chris. We thank you very much.
You're going to Ted Hay this afternoon, ain't you, with them horses?
Yeah, we are.
It's going to be fun.
It is.
So, guys, check out our YouTube channel. It's on YouTube. All you got to do is type in Haste Draft Horses and Mules on YouTube. Click that subscribe button, that like, and that comment. We're available all over all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, the whole 9 yards.
Google Haste Draft Horses and Mules.
Yep, just click that Google Haste Draft Horses and Mules and you're there. And also, Google reviews. If you want to leave us a review, get on there and leave us one. We sure appreciate it. And check out our website, www.drafthorsesandsmulesforsale.com. And we do YouTube lives on there. Chris is actually our moderator on the YouTube lives.
I am.
So he's on there. You'll see a little wrench beside his name when he comments. So K9 Cop.
That's me.
So thank y'all. God bless you. Stay tuned for the next episode. Keep harnessing your team. And if you have any questions, give us a call. 606-303-5669. We appreciate you. Happy 4th of July. And we'll see you soon.
See you, folks.
As another captivating episode of Harness Up with Haste Draft Horses and Mules draws to a close, we extend our sincere gratitude to our listeners for joining us on this enlightening journey. We hope today's discussions have deepened your appreciation and understanding of these magnificent creatures. Remember, the adventure continues beyond this podcast. Stay connected with us on social media and share your stories. For more information and to explore further, visit drafthorsesandsmulesforsale.com. Thank you for being part of our community. Until next time, keep harnessing your curiosity and passion for these God-given creatures. Farewell for now.